Hey everybody, Sean here from Board Paracord. Today we are going to make a bracelet using some scraps. I have about 2.5 feet of neon orange, and then we will be using a little bit of some microcord, and this is acid brown. And I also have what is called a single hole clip, and this is the gunmetal. And basically what this is going to be is we're going to double up our cord, fuse the two ends together like this so that we have a continuous loop of cord. The clip will go on one end over here, and then we're going to braid around the inner strands here. And what that clip will do, it'll clip in to the loop on the other end, and that'll give us a bracelet. So the first thing I want to do is put the clip onto this cord, and you'll probably have a little more cord than you need at this point. What we need to do is figure out how long we need to make this. So to do that, with the clip on here, I'm just going to wrap it around my wrist, and then where the loop would end up being, that's where we need to cut. So it looks like about right here is where I want to cut these off. So I'm just going to make a cut here. And this will be basically the way to do it for all of the bracelets. For this one, you're gonna want a measurement. Let's see. I've got my futuristic torch lighter here, and let me zoom in on this a little here. We're just gonna melt the two ends together, real quick, like this. Real easy to do, and then I like to roll them in my fingers so that it doesn't create a huge knot or bump right there, because we will be weaving over this with our micro cord, so I don't want it to be shown too much through the cord. And one way to do that is to keep the fused section right up close to your clip here. And you can use a different clip. You don't have to use this one. It just works really well for this design. And what we're going to be doing is, with the micro cord, is we're going to be doing the Solomon weave. You could also do a fishtail. Ooh, that might actually look kind of cool. But yeah, I wasn't planning on doing a fishtail out of micro cord. That might take a little while. But this is basically what it's going to be. Your bracelet this is the base of the bracelet, and we're just going to do a Solomon weave over this. And I just saw this idea on one of the Facebook groups. I'm pretty sure it was in Paracord. But let's go ahead and get started. So I don't know how much microcord I'm going to need, but I do know that it's going to be a good amount. And I don't want to run out. So I always say, if you're unsure, go a little bit long, because you can always cut it off. So we're going to do, I think I'm going to go up to 6 feet on this one. So off camera here, sorry about that. I just measured out about 6 feet. And go ahead and hit this real quick just to seal the end so that it doesn't fray on me while I'm working. And grab both of the ends together, and then run all the cord through your fingers. And like I said, with the fused section right here up by the buckle, you want to start above that, close to the buckle or the clip, as close to the clip as you can. So the way that I have this set up is I have the microcord. The center point is right here with the microcord, and I have it laying underneath of the paracord inner strands. And basically all we're going to do is take your right cord, and we're just going to do the Solomon braid over this. So you're creating a loop on the right, and then taking your left cord, you go over that microcord, go around the back with it, and bring it through the loop on the right. And this is the first one, so you're going to want to tighten this right up at the base of this clip here. Get it nice and tight. Let's see if I can get any closer here. Hopefully the lighting's okay. I changed something with my lighting, so I hope it's okay. So the next one, since we went over with this cord going to the left, now we take that left cord and go over to the right. So we're going over these center strands of orange here. Bring your cord to the right, take your right cord over top of this one, take it around the back and up through the loop on the left. It's as easy as that. And go ahead and tighten that down. So this is going to be the inside of the bracelet. This is actually going to be the outside. So I think what I want to do is from now on, I don't so much want to see the inside of the bracelet as much as I want to see what's going on the outside. So I'm going to flip this over. There we go. Now I know that if I look at this, the cord that was, it's hard to explain because I flipped it over, but this cord that's on top now will remain the one on top. So I can tell it went off this way. So we'll take that cord first, create the loop over the two inner strands. Let me back this up just a little here. Off to the left side. Take your left cord over your right. Take it around the back and bring it through. Just like that. Tighten that up. There you go. And now we're going to create a loop on the left with the left cord. So it goes left, right, cross over. Take that same cord around the back of the two inner strands and bring it through. Now this one would be a pretty good one. You could hook this up on the jig. There are spots for dowel rods on the wooden jig that we have now. So you could put a dowel rod through here, hook it in there, clip your clip around the dowel rod on the other end, and this would make a good starter bracelet for anybody. I think we call it the beginner wood jig, beginner paracord jig, something like that. So now we're on the right side, so create that loop on the right, left over right, around the back, and up through the loop, just like that. And that's the one that we have crossed on the back side. You can see that's where we fused the cord together. So it looks like it's going to be okay. Sometimes you get a big bulge right there, but it looks like it's going to end up being on the back side, so we won't see that. So now we're on the left side, so create the loop on the left, cross over, bring it up through the loop, just like that. Create the loop on the right, left cord over right, around the back, pass it up through the loop, and pull it tight. You can kind of see what's happening here. We have a brown, and if you know, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm sure you've heard me talk about how I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. So that's why I'm doing these in the Cleveland Browns colors, because this is a bracelet that I will actually wear. And I know it probably looks black in the photos that I'll take for this, and in the video it probably looks a little black too. It's hard to tell on my camera, but the brown color that I would like to use is called walnut, but I don't have that in a microcord right now. It's probably going to be a color that I bring in for microcord because it's kind of in between the acid dark brown, which is almost black, and a chocolate brown. It's a nice brown color. But as you can see, this is starting to come along a little quicker now. I thought I messed up right here, but it's just the gap from where the cord was fused. Alright, we'll do a couple more here, and then I'm going to go finish this up, and I'll show you how to finish the bracelet in just a moment. So basically, if you're unsure of where you're at here, just look at the last cord that went over the top. Did it come out the right side, or did it come out the left? If it came out the right, then you're gonna go to the right side. If this cord came out to the left, then you're gonna use your left cord. That's how you can always tell where you're at. But I can see that this cord, the last time that it passed, it came out to the right, which is this side. So we're gonna do a loop on the right over the center strands, left cord over right, behind the back, up through the loop on the right. And then we'll pull that tight. Oh, and there's some big announcements. The front of the building now has a sign out front by the road, as well as the retail space is coming along. We will be carrying all kinds of rope, and then basically all of the nylon cord that we carry will also be on display up in the retail section. So that's cool. It's in Lansing. Our building is in Lansing here, and that's where I'm doing this video from too. So yeah, basically the store is open to the public. We just haven't done a grand opening yet. So if you're in the area, just pop your head on in, check out what we're doing. We're always doing some kind of project for the front of the store. So just a little update on that. But I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this finished, and I will be back to show you how to finish the bracelet. Alright, so this actually looks really cool. I like this this a lot. So, but anyways, if you look down here, this is the end, and I left just enough of a loop here to be able to clip this in to the clip. So we need to finish this. Let me grab my scissors, and we're just, let me zoom in just so you can see this. Cutting the cord pretty close, not all the way right up on it, because with the micro cord, when you melt it, it tends to really back down on itself. So I want to have enough here that I can melt it to itself, just like that. And I'm going to let this just kind of melt. I'm not going to put any texture on it. I'm not going to flatten it. That makes it nice and soft. If you're wearing it on your wrist, you don't want it kind of like scratching your skin. That one. There we go. Now this one I am going to hit just to flatten it a little, because it was kind of getting not where I wanted it to go. So that's nice and sealed up. Dang, do I have a little spot where I messed up right there? Well, I might have messed up. I can't tell. But overall, really cool. I like using the orange on the inside because it really pops with the darker color on the outside. Well, that's kind of a cool pattern when you turn it on its side. So the way this works is you have your hook on one end, loop on the other, just pops in there. And there we go. Just like that. Works really nice. Pretty cool. Yeah, I wish I knew who did this on Paracord On, but people are so creative, so that's a really cool idea. You should be able to find all this stuff on boardparacord.com. And yeah, if you're in the Lansing area, check us out. You might want to call us first, just to make sure we're here, because I'm always running around getting stuff together. But the store number here is 1-800-652-0283. Usually I'm the one answering the phone, or someone else is here too, so that can help you. But hope you like this video. This is an easy one. Use your scraps. I will say that I got really, really close to running out of cord with the micro cord. So I had about 6 feet. You may want to up that to about 8 feet, just to be on the safe side, because if you look, this is all that I had left on both ends. So I have less than a foot left over. So just keep that in mind also while you're doing this. But hope you like this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm doing a video every week. And until next time, Paracord On. Do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button to your left. There's other great videos all the time, and there's a few to the right side of the screen. And you can also buy Paracord at our site with the link at the bottom left. Thank you again for watching.